Assalamu alaikum. I recently posted a short video quoting from this book, Seize the Moment, by the ex-American President Richard Nixon. And here is the full quote that I would like to share with you in this longer video. He wrote, "While Europe, languishing in the Middle Ages, the Islamic civilization enjoyed its golden age. The Muslim world made enormous contributions to science, medicine, and philosophy." In his book, The Age of Faith, Will Durant observed that key advances in virtually all fields were achieved by Muslims in this period. Avicenna, or Ibn Sina, was the greatest writer on medicine. Al-Razi, the greatest physician. Al-Bayruni, the greatest geographer. Al-Haytham, or Ibn al-Haytham, the greatest optician. Jabir, the greatest chemist. And Averroes, or Ibn Rushd, one of the greatest philosophers. Arab scholars were instrumental in developing the scientific method. As Durant commented, when Roger Bacon proclaimed that method to Europe 500 years after Jabir, he owed his illumination to the Moors meaning the Arabs, the Muslims, of Spain, whose light had come from the Muslim East. When the great figures of the European Renaissance pushed forward the frontier of knowledge, they saw further because they stood on the shoulders of the giants of the Muslim world. Those achievements represent what the Muslim world has been in the past. They also point to what it could become in the future. If the deadly cycles of war and political instability can be arrested, we should adopt policies to channel the long-term historical evolution of the Muslim world in constructive directions, meaning directions that will serve the American interests. At the same time, we should tackle the immediate problems such as the Persian Gulf security and the Arab-Israeli conflict that threaten to trigger further bloodshed. Unless we succeed in meeting these challenges, the cradle of civilization could become its grave. Now, this book was written right after the collapse of the Soviet Union in the early 90s, and Richard Nixon was writing this book as an advice to the American administration, and he was highlighting the Muslims as the next opponent who could rise as a power that can compete with the American empire. And he wanted to channel the development of the Muslim world in a way that would serve the American interest instead of allowing it to become a power or a superpower, or to rise in the form of a civilization that will threaten American interests. Thank you for watching and listening, and we'll see you soon, inshallah. Salam.